Clarksons has an enviable record of industry firsts. After a decade of growth, it is now the biggest shipbroker in the world on pretty much any metric, be it profit, revenue, market capitalization, staff numbers or reach. And, in a business built on relationships and trust, it knows its reputation is critical to maintaining its momentum. Yet, last week, it achieved another, less enviable, first. Its shareholders inflicted a bloody nose on the company's directors and management at its annual general meeting by coming close to voting down its remuneration report. It was not that nearly 43% of votes cast by shareholders were to reject the report against 57% in favor. That rebellion came after an attempt to rebuild shareholder confidence over the past year, following a 26% vote against the remuneration report in 2017. This year, owners of more than 8 million shares voted to reject the report, up 2 million on 2017, and a further 3 million votes were withheld. In the normally placid world of shareholder votes, that is tantamount to a two-fingered salute. Clarksons is far from alone in feeling the lash of shareholder anger among UK-listed companies. Inmarsat, Old Mutual, Hammerson and a range of other prominent names have been repeatedly rebuffed. However, what is remarkable is how badly any attempts by Clarksons directors to pacify last year's rebellion have gone down. An exercise to meet shareholders, listen to their complaints and ameliorate the problem has backfired. At the heart of the row are the bonus packages for its executive directors, which have been structured as profit-sharing deals since they were introduced in 2008. The biggest beneficiary has been Chief Executive Andy Case, who has a contract that had to reflect his actual role, which was, and remains, significantly more than that of a typical chief executive, Clarksons told shareholders. The Remuneration Committee says it considered amending the executive director's contractual terms but flinched, deciding that it would be counter to the interests of the company to do so. As a result, the contract stands and, according to Clarksons' own calculations, Case is on target to earn £4.9 million, $6.6 million this year, and could be set for a maximum £5.6 million payday if all targets are hit. Last year, he earned £3.99 million. Shareholders clearly do not hold anything against Case, since its shares under his leadership have increased in value nearly tenfold, which is a remarkable record. Both Case and Peter Onker, he joined the board when it bought RS Plateau, received the backing of more than 99.5% of shareholders at the recent AGM, which is a wholehearted vote of confidence. However, the company itself faces some difficult choices. To propose a solution, only to face even more intense anger from shareholders, implies the process has been handled very badly indeed. Blame for that must lie at the door of Ed Warner, chairman of Clarksons' Remuneration Committee. A Clarksons director for a decade, Warner is currently also the acting non-executive chairman of the company, having been selected to step in while permanent chairman James Hughes Hallett recovers from illness. At the conclusion of this year's remuneration report, Warner stressed to shareholders that the board strived to set pay structures that were in the best interests of the business and the ongoing strategy and values we hold. He added that he hoped shareholders would vote to support this year's remuneration resolution. Well, a majority did, but only just. He might claim he won that battle by a whisker, but he is losing the war. And while he won support of 83% of shareholders for his re-election to the board, 17% voted against, up from 14% last year, which reflects growing discontent. Among a range of other business roles, Warner was also previously chairman of UK Athletics and played a part in the success of Team Great Britain at the London Olympics in 2012. He is also a keen runner. A fair number of Clarksons shareholders clearly have flimsy confidence in him, either to lead contractual negotiations with senior staff or lead the board. Perhaps it is time for him to pull on his running shoes and leave those roles to others who can rebuild trust. Clarksons will be stronger for it.